No special intros at all. I forgot how you do this. How do you do it? Is it left first or right first? I don't know. I did. I got it. That's one. There we go. It worked.
Practice be perfect.
Never. How you guys doing? How you doing?
Good, man. How you
Mm,
guys?
good, good. Everybody's busy, man. That's why I love the show, man, because I know we don't get a chance to catch up as much as we used to. So it's nice to have this to be able to talk to you guys, man.
Yeah, this last couple weeks it's been rough.
Just busy at work? Busy?
Yeah, just work, and it's winding down. Only got a little bit the school year left, so my work cuts in a lot. I'll be free. I'll be bugging you all the time, or you'll be like, "God, these guys need to get jobs."
We're hiring. Just keep it in mind.
Keep in mind. Well, I'm gonna be up there in a couple
You
months.
guys can come up and visit anytime.
2 months.
Hello, everybody that's in the chat. Appreciate you guys showing up. I also appreciate Dom. God, he was here way early for open bar. So he got a plate full of wings and a couple of drinks, and he got dibs on the server. So you guys missed out because Dom was here first. So lots of stuff, lots of good stuff to talking about tonight. So let's just make sure we get all this done. Start the intro. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 104 of the Hangout. My name is Paige, and I'm joined by two of my best friends, the two Corys, where we give you positive insight into a world of collecting, a very chilled and relaxed atmosphere. Good show tonight. Happy to have everyone here. And if you're watching live, I really appreciate you. If you watch the replay, I appreciate you even more. What else we got here? Hello. We went through that. Hey, Merrick. How you doing, man? How you doing? All right. So good stuff. You guys want foreplay first? Or, oh, he dropped out. He's like, screw this. I didn't hit the eject button. He did that. So while we're waiting for him, we'll just catch up a little bit. So tonight, wait for him to get back in. So tonight, we got Top Cons. Some pretty good stuff tonight. Show name for tonight is going to be Seamless Transition. I'm pretty sure everybody knows where we're going with that one. I know I did promise that we weren't going to talk about Batman anymore, but I got a hold of some good information, and I think it's very important to pass this stuff on. So I'm hoping that everybody will tune in for that. So Seamless Transition, we'll be talking about Batman. We're going to mix Play Party in there with us. When Cory jumps back in, he actually got his Batman. MC, you don't have yours yet, right?
Friday, I'll get it.
Friday, okay. All right. So this is just like teasing. Is this torture?
He's
seeing everything? No.
He's bringing the bat boat. That's what's taking him so long.
Yeah. Boom. See, seamless. It was seamless.
I need an IT guy.
I know one.
Yeah, man. yeah. I need a different IT guy. I mean, it's crazy. Internet's fine until you get online. I apologize.
No worries, man.
You still stealing it from 7-Eleven, or?
That could be the problem. They keep changing the password.
Guy unplugged it.
Office next door.
Right.
The guy unplugged the Ethernet cord. He's like, "What is these?"
Change down.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
We were just going over show stuff really quick. So TopCon's got Seamless Transition. That's the name of the show for tonight. So we're gonna have some news and notes. We'll do Into Play Party, and we'll do Seamless Transition along with that, kind of like a double whammy. And we have Indiana Jones Adventure Series updates. They've been doing a lot of good stuff. And then at the end of the show, we're gonna do Spin to Win. So if you're not familiar with this, the names have already been gathered. They were from the last show for everybody that participated in that, and some people I picked out of the group. So this Spin the Win is going to be for Batman 89. It's not free. It is not free. I had to make sure I said it. It's going to be where you can get it for retail plus shipping to you, whoever's in this wheel. I'll make sure I send that. I had a good friend of mine. He had two of them. And so he was gracious enough to say, hey, you can put this out to people. But like he said, he wanted to make sure it was for retail plus shipping. I think I've said that 3 times. Yeah. I don't want somebody thinking it's free. But it's a pretty good deal because as everybody else sees, it's what, $175 to $200 right now. Jeez. It's kind of weird for people who don't want that figure, and how bad it is that's going for that high. So, anyway, but that's it. So let's play foreplay. How are you guys doing? Catching up with life. CC, how you doing?
Man, need to slow down a little bit. Need to slow down. Spring finally hit Michigan. We were 80 degrees today.
Mm-hmm.
Just another day for you guys, but for Michigan, this was really nice weather today. So
Nice.
time to get the car out pretty soon, hopefully.
I was just gonna ask if you got it ready yet.
Man, I'm working on it.
Are there going to be any more snowing for you at all?
It's supposed to be 40 degrees next week. It's crazy.
Yikes.
Crazy.
Yikes.
Don't miss
Yuck. How about you, MC? What? Anything new? Anything big?
Just plugging away at work, waiting for summer vacation to start.
When does that happen?
The last day for students is the Friday before Memorial Day, and then we're out that Friday after Memorial Day. We just have like post planning and cleaning out all the clinic stuff at the schools.
So when do the kids get out? It's another week, you said, or when is it?
What they get out the Friday before Memorial Day, so May 26th, I think, or something like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, them little heathens will be going around the neighborhood, man. Ugh.
Walking in your grass, cutting across your yard.
Yeah. Well, maybe it'll be summertime. Well, no, they'll have their bikes and all that other stuff, and they'll just be riding through it and messing
You're like
around.
that kid on the paper boy on Friday.
Yeah, you remember that? I hate to say it, man. I used to like make fun of that dude that'd be like, "Get off my lawn," and now I'm that guy, man. I guess because I didn't know how important it was. You do all that work and have somebody just truck right through it. They don't even care, bro. It's like, geez. Well, nothing much with me. Spent some time on the show today. Like I said, I think it's pretty good. A lot of good information. So I hope everyone's ready. Got a nice little gathering of people here. So let's start. Da, 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 da. Not what you wanted to see. Happens every time, right? I saw that. It was like Minis was saying that. I know Boba said that he got rid of his 89, and Minis was the one that got it. So that's cool, man. People helping each other out. All right, here we go. Let's go. That's the title page yesterday. All right, moving forward really quick. Boom, news and notes. This is the stuff that happened today. Prune face. I kind of left this. I didn't say anything about it, just to kind of, see what would happen. I didn't see anybody really say anything about it, but Prune Face has officially waitlisted. So if you missed out on that, so sorry. Waitlisted. Let's see here. What else? Oh, another thing that happened today was the Living Dead doll Pennywise. I know you guys are on this. Who picked this up? Nobody did.
Minis?
Minis probably did, yeah. But this does beg the question. CC, would you pick this up if it was in 112 form?
Man, I'm not big on scary clowns. I'm not sure even 112 form if I'd mess around with Pennywise too much. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't want 12.
No.
There's been a few of those dolls I've thought about though. Do you own any of them at all?
I don't know any of the Living Dead dolls. They're like way big out of scale. I do have some of the smaller, like the MDS guys, but no. What about you, MC? Would you pick this up?
Mm-mm.
No?
Same boat. I don't like clowns. Like, I don't like normal clowns, let alone scary clowns.
Yeah, I wondered about it because this went up, and you know how usually sometimes they'll cross lines and they might put it in there with something else. So we'll see how that goes. Moving forward, because you want to get to the good stuff. This came out today. Oh, hey, look, the Toy Paige. So today they had the charge notifications go out. So Ultraman, that's going to dwindle down that pre-order list that everybody says that, they're not releasing any figures or anything. So they're kind of clearing some of that out. This is going to charge on April 17th. I believe that's Monday. Is it Monday?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, Monday. So Monday, make sure you have all of your stuff ready. Of course, look at that every time. Make sure you have all your stuff ready for that. If your cards are all updated. If you order this, $105. But that's going to be going out. I'm interested to see on how they did the light up feature because I've been messing around with Ghost Rider,
Mm-hmm.
and I was talking to Joey about it earlier today. But this looked like it had not one piece, so I'm wondering if this is kind of like the side cutter, and I'm really wondering how they did this outfit, what it's going to look like, or if it's going to be different from the promotional pictures. I don't know. Well, we'll see how it goes.
I'd be interested to see how that silver material, like the silver on his clothing, what it's like, I guess.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll be getting to Ghost Rider here in a little bit. Yeah, I'm interested too, like to see if it's the kind of like the pleather material.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or that. Who's the new figure? They got the newer material.
Oh, my bad.
God, we got so many figures lately.
I know, right?
I'm trying to think back now.
Want to know a little secret?
Superman's Man of Steel, his costume, like that.
Oh yeah, how it's softer.
Yeah, like sateen feel to it.
Yeah, I keep doing that. I keep covering up Cory's face. I wish there was another option that you didn't cover up people's faces. But yeah, what was I going to tell you?
It's okay. I can take it.
Well, you dropped out, so. Oh, there was something. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. So we're getting this character, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is another licensed figure. And by my count right now, there's way more licensed figures than there are IPs.
That's weird, because that's not what some people on the message boards say.
Yeah, people don't keep track, man. You gotta have stats and facts to back up that kind of stuff. But it's actually pretty high. I don't want to give the number out, but it's a lot more than what people think. Yeah, I was hold on a second here. Where's it at?
I was under the impression that facts are based on opinion.
No. That's not the way it works.
That's not the way it works?
No. One, two. Yeah.
Isn't it 7?
Yeah. 1, 2. Let's see here. 3, 4. So we've only had one. Let me double check. I'm not counting fine points. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we haven't had that many. Like 3. Eddie, Death Adder, and Vapor. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So only had 3. And there's a bunch of licensed stuff out right now. So yeah, it's leading and it's going to keep leading. So just say, which does bring this topic up. So we're in a new month, and last month and the month before, they had a bunch of pre-orders. So we had like 3 pre-orders last month, and then we had one in February, right? But it was an IP, and so I'm thinking in April. They just did a pre-order for that Pennywise, right? Mm-hmm. I'm thinking that maybe in the next week or 2, we'll probably be hit with another pre-order. And I don't know. Looking at what I have here, I mean, I would think it would be something of their own IP coming up. So just be prepared for that. I mean, because like I said, in March, we had 3 licensed characters. February, we just had Jackie. And then in January, we had 1, 2. There was like 2 licensed characters, so they're due for their own stuff. Just a heads up. That's what I think.
Just ran out the room. Did you hear it? It slammed the door and everything. Said, "I'm out."
I'm out. I'm out of here. Yeah. So yeah, sometime this month. They've been pretty consistent. They've been averaging like 2 or 3. So everyone just kind of brace yourself for that kind of stuff. You never know. So news and notes again. This is McFarland's. So this is actually making the rounds. Let me make sure that I give people credit. So people are actually starting to get this in hand. And I showed this picture because the people that are getting in hand, the next couple of sets of photos, this was from Action Figure Insider. He got his and he showed it with the McFarlane Batman. So you remember I showed you this picture, right?
Mhm.
So he got this in hand, and you can't really tell. It looks really good, first off, but then everybody's really focused about this. Did you guys see this? The gray top?
Yeah, I had a good friend share that with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
You know that guy?
He's quite the character.
Yeah. It looks like he fits. It's a single seater, not a 2-seater, but gray top. What do you guys think about this?
No Vicky Vale?
No, not this one. There's
I
89
don't
Batman right there.
know if that's like a. Is there going to be certain? Was there like a certain run that had that color and they corrected it or something? Because I could swear I've seen other photos of in hand and it appeared to be all black.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. So these pictures right here are from. Hold on a second. I wrote it down. These figures right here, these are from Camp Crystal Lake Collector. I'm assuming that's a guy that's on Instagram. And so on the cover, it looks like it's black. Let me take down this faces stuff. Sorry.
It sounds like quite the cut up.
I know. I'll catch up with chat here in a second. But so it was black. And then same thing. So, but with these, Camp Crystal Lake Collector, he actually put the 89 Batman in there. So now you get to see what it would look like with scale. Looks like there's enough room because the other one was 7 inches. This one will fit in there. For all you guys that want to look for it, there is the UPC code. Springing into action. And this one, it looks like has the gray one as well. I've been hearing a lot of people saying that they were just going to probably just have to paint this. But on the box, it looks like it's black. So I don't know if that has to do with something with the movie or what. I don't know. Nobody's been able to really clarify that, but I didn't know. It is 22 inches long, gentlemen.
Sounds dangerous.
It does. So thoughts on this? Are you guys going to paint this? What do you guys think? Is this false advertising? MC, what do you think?
I was actually just looking at McFarlane's page while we were bringing that up, trying to find it on Facebook to see his preview that he did. Remember when he did that little preview video to see what it looks like in that?
Mm-hmm.
Take me a second to find it. I ordered it from Amazon. I think it's due next week to come here.
Yeah.
If it's not black, I'm not gonna be happy. I'll probably paint it or send it back. Since that Ramen Racer's coming.
Yeah. I think they are close to 1,000 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading about that.
Sorry, I'm scrolling through his Facebook feed.
I think
thought you were doing laundry.
Wait, that was a couple days ago, so they're probably there.
Yeah, I need to. After the show, I probably need to jump on. I think I probably missed out on that ghost head, but I saw some stuff with that. Like there was a person that was doing the ghost head, and then they said that they didn't want their picture up, and then they're doing it now again. And so I was just kind of wondering, is it worth it to jump on it now? Because are they going to offer it? Like, I don't know. CC, what do you think about Batmobile?
I didn't buy it. I mean, honestly, I just don't have room for 22 more inches of toy. It looks cool and it'd probably be great with the display, but I can only have so many 1/12 scale vehicles in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still sneaking the Thunder Tank in piece by piece. So,
shoot,
until that's accomplished. I'm not sure what I would do with another one.
Yeah.
Um,
The game says it was like that when the pre-order dropped. So I just didn't pay attention, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought it was all black.
yeah, it's gray in Todd McFarlane's video.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I just sent it to our little the screen grab.
Yeah, I'll try to get to that.
Batmobile envy.
Yeah, Well, I guess everybody's gonna be getting a lot of matte paint.
Buy it now before it goes up in price.
I know, especially yeah. I don't, man, that thing. I don't know. I know some cars are kind of hard to paint, but I don't feel bad about painting this. I want it all black anyway, so I still got it. I mean, it'll look good with. I mean, the photos, like I said, it looked like it scaled with. Thank you for sending that. It looked like it scaled well. Stop. Remember that? Stop.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, so let's move on. Seamless transition. We can do our plastic play party right now. So I won't rub it in too much with with you, MC, since you haven't got it yet. CC, you got yours. Care to share?
So overall impression for me was that it feels really good and it looks fantastic. But the skeleton does take some manipulation, and once you get it out of whack, it's kind of difficult to kind of get it all squared back up again. Like I was doing a lot with my legs and stuff like that. So now I'm kind of in a position like this. Like it won't
move out.
I can't get them back to kind of a straight up and down 90. So my Batman's a little bow-legged at this point, so I just keep working the hips, trying to get it back to where it was, and I just haven't quite gotten there yet.
Well, it's funny you said that.
A video will tell me how to get it kind of back to, square one, if you will.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because I was able to grab some information. Dude, this this release. I mean, we've kind of settled into it for a little bit now, but this is a very polarizing release.
I said just a little.
Yeah, just a little. I do think a lot of people. I don't know if this has been explored or talked about, but and it's not dick riding or anything. I was thinking about it, and this is a pretty big leap for them if you think about it. I know we've kind of like. I'm sorry.
Technology-wise.
Yeah. I mean, they're used to soft goods, and then they kind of strayed out of that and they started doing plastic and stuff like that. So I can kind of see this is kind of like this is a pretty big leap, It would almost be like Marvel Legends doing a completely a total soft goods.
Yeah.
It's kind of out of your wheelhouse, but I think it sets up for future offerings. I was talking to somebody about it, and they were just hell bent on saying, "You know what? Don't do any more. I hope they don't do any more." And I don't know, man. I was talking to these guys last night. I'll make sure I put a link into the discussion, but I was saying I think they've just put a lot of money into this, and I can't see them not doing something else with it. I know we've talked about it a little bit, but they have Godzilla. I just don't see them investing all this time and money and effort into just putting out two figures. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think?
Could you imagine how fast a seamless Venom or Cade or a Carnage would sell out?
Yeah. One of the things that a lot of people really, because we've gotten big bodies from them before, and I don't think a lot of people think like this would actually make those bodies a lot easier and more posable. Bluto and Thanos, all those, the larger ones they seem to have trouble with. But with this skeleton, and I'll go and I'll show you some of these photos. It really helps you. Thank you to Batwing, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. You got it back?
I think. It's about right.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Are yours kind of crooked? I've seen people say that either the upper torso or the lower torso is kind of hinged on the backside. No?
No, he doesn't seem to be crooked.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of really messing around with the joints and everything, and I really got the hips out of whack. But I think.
Yeah, I think I love 89 Batman, but the legs don't kick forward. But I'm not much of a poser. Well, we're gonna help you with that virtually. Kaiju Collective is idea. Yeah, exactly. I really think they can start off with that and kind of refine. There you go. Now you got to do the Van Damme.
But what you got to make sure you don't do is you can't go from here.
Uh-huh.
You can't go from here and then just move the leg out.
No, you
Because
can't.
once you do that, you're screwed. Like that's the reason why in those directions they tell you go straight up and down or go straight out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like the articulation is there, but you can't just start bending this thing any direction because then your hip gets screwed up and then you got to try to get back to home, if you will.
Yeah. MC, what do you think? I mean, just we can talk to you about it because he can talk to you about it because you don't have it, but you've seen everybody talking about it. Like, what are your pre-thoughts? So we can get you on record, and then when you get it in hand, we can just throw that back at you.
Trash. No. I mean, I've seen some really impressive poses with it. Like you threw up, the Van Damme pose. I think it was Joey that had a good pose.
Mm-hmm.
There were some really good stuff. I mean, there were people that really showed off the articulation of that figure. For everybody said it's, those first day getter receivers that really, really beat it up, and they've been proven wrong time and time again. So I'm excited, and I mean, it's no secret that Batman '89 is not my favorite Batman by no means, but I'm not a big Bison superhero guy though, honestly. But I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. And
you're looking forward to Kilmer, aren't you? I think that's what you said.
He did, yeah.
I'm a Clooney guy. I like the nipples.
Yeah.
With bad nipples.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
The Bat credit card.
You could include that. I saw somebody say that they were like, oh, they did this one. Let's see them do the rest of them. I'm like, oh man, I don't know, man. I really think that they could probably do some other figures that would kind of fit with their style. Within their own line. Even if they did it with their own IP, I think it would, like Pig Brute or like you mentioned Venom. For people that don't know Pig Brute, if you go through the comic, he's the guy that threw Gomez through the bar window, and he's kind of standing over him. And I keep asking him about it, but that would be something that they could do. Just the bigger bodies. I'll show you here in a second the reason why. But one thing that CC, I don't know if you noticed or not. Now I really want to get to this diagram to kind of show people exactly. But to me, there was a big improvement between the Alien and between this one. Like you said, with the legs, because you had that problem with the legs kicking out, the kicker leg, you called it, right?
Yep.
And this one seems like it's tighter. Like, do you notice any difference between the two bodies, or is that just me? Or
well, it certainly seemed like in the pictures that they showed of the skeleton, I didn't see any exposed screws. Did you? That's the issue with Alien. It had exposed screws. They were backing out, and I didn't see any of that with this new skeleton.
Yeah.
So it appeared that they addressed that issue.
Yeah. So let's go into that really quick. Frankenstein. Total Frankenstein. I can tell you my Frankenstein can do that.
I remember when that happened, that movie. He was kicking Bob the Goon on one side and I don't know,
and somebody else.
A balloon, the big hot air balloon in the other.
Yeah. So I want to make sure that I highlight this because this was probably the most like concrete, informative post that's come out about this. Everybody can put different poses. I saw a guy, he put it in like a contortionist pose where it looked like it was like the chick from The Ring. I think it was Leo. Leo did it where he had the legs touching like backwards, and I'm like, holy crap, dude, you're brave. I couldn't do that. But this, or I want to try it, but I don't know. So this right here, this is from Brian Wingenroth. And I hope I pronounced his name right. Everybody says that when they're scared about not pronouncing a name right. But Brian Wingenroth, if you're looking for him on YouTube, he has a very good video where he actually goes through it and he talks about some of the inner workings with this. But for the most part, this is what you're getting. Now, you remember, CC, when you're just talking about the legs and everything, how you can kick forward?
Mm-hmm.
I think what happens is when you're kicking forward, that part of the leg right there, when it goes forward, it's in that groove, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you're locking it in there. And then to get it back out, it's almost like you're taking that joint part and moving it back out. And this whole system, and I have pictures of, so this is Batman. Again, thank you, Brian, for giving this to us or posting this for everybody to see, because I think that this really help. I mentioned this before too. I think if they would have, I know they're probably not trying to do it because they don't want to give her their secret sauce or anything like that. But I think if they would have put this on an instruction sheet to kind of give people an idea, because this is probably the first seamless body most people have messed with Mezco. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
most people probably pass with Alien. But I think if people would have saw that, it might have given them a little bit more, a better idea of the mechanics. Oh, again, second time. But that's good because we can fast forward. So see, camera 1, camera 2. So midsection's completely different. You see how these arms are longer, obviously because it's the alien. The lower portion is also different too. See? I can't zoom in because, you won't be able to see it. But this came out first, Batman came out second, and we all know that Batman's probably been in development longer than Alien. There's what you can see right there. Even those pins, they look like they're different too. No, that's Alien. Yeah, look, you see how they had screws in the hips?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the screws are on the other side. Brian's actually in here. I can't, if he's talking, I can't see you right now, but Brian said he was going to drop in and tell us more stuff, but he gave me a lot of good information about this. But you can tell that this is some parts are different design, but it also shows that, like I was telling you, I think that this is interchangeable. They can vary the sizes with these and probably give us different characters because of the way the structure is. I don't know. I wanted to show this because I think this would be very helpful. Like I said, thank you to Brian for showing this. And make sure you go watch the video. I put the link in the description. It's already there. So if you're curious about that, please go and watch that. I think it's like 9 minutes. A lot of good information for Brian. What do you guys think about this? Does this help you at all, or is it?
Understanding how it's designed really helps you know how to manipulate it.
Mm-hmm.
What I still wonder, though, is how in the world does some folks snap their arms and stuff with a metal skeleton right out the box?
Ham hands.
Yeah, some of those guys. I saw a guy. It's hard to tell. I try to take things with a grain of salt, but I saw a guy. He opened it right on camera. I don't know. He just took it out and it was flimsy. One of the things that Brian, thank you again. I keep saying that, but a lot of this stuff is really good. But he was talking about the elbow forearm breaking as possibly caused by the bands. And that's what happened to his. That's the reason why he was able to show it. So a little bit of backstory. He got one and the bands on his was broken. And so he decided to play mad scientist and take one for the community. And he stripped this thing off. And he had a lot of good, interesting facts about this, because he said that one thing that he noticed was the seamless rubber that they used. You remember how in the Alien Autopsy video, they were talking about you could slice it with an X-Acto knife and kind of tighten those screws if your lower legs were,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back to that. These right here.
Mm-hmm.
He said that when he was doing his, he actually had to take an X-Acto knife and cut it, but then he had to take scissors also to like pull the whole thing out. He said it's very sturdy. So some of those pieces, those armatures, one thing that he said when he was stripping it down, he said that he felt like it was very secure, the rubber part pieces, like it wasn't going to be poking out or ripping through. Do you know what I mean? Even with all the crazy articulation. She talked about some stuff like the legs. The legs were the hardest thing to remove. For customizers, if you guys are in here, he made sure he told me that the legs were very easy to remove. So if you like doing stuff where you want to take off the boots, you could do that. The gauntlets, they're molded to the arms. But he said the suit is very thick. He is going to be doing another video in another week. It's going to get a little bit more detailed to cover some of the stuff that we talked about. But he was also telling me a couple little more things. Like he said, there's no thigh swivel. What it is there's a swivel down at the ankle that actually moves it. So when you're messing with the lower part, CC, and the upper part, you know how like you think it has a bicep swivel? It really doesn't. It just has a swivel at the elbow. And of course, like we see here, the neck is different from the body. But this is a lot of good information because I think once people kind of see this, you know, and maybe have a better idea. Are you, MC, are you nervous at all with this when you get it? Or are you just like, I know it's not your Batman.
Yeah, I think it's going to take I think this one isn't going to Sawyer right away, honestly.
Good luck.
I know, right?
He must be only playing with it while he's in school.
Yeah. Just because I got to figure it out for, if it's that challenging, I don't want to get a leg lock somewhere and have to figure it out.
Yeah.
I can undo it if I don't know how everything is done. So.
Kids are good with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they are. What about you, CC? Like, what do you think overall with this? Are you now that you got it in hand? Are you happy with it, or are you just are there areas of improvement that you'd like to see from it?
Areas of improvement. Honestly, I don't. I can't think of anything they really could have done any better. Honestly, I don't. I think this is probably. I think it's the best 89 Batman offering out there. I'm not quite sure exactly where it rates as far as my top Mezco so far. It is a lot different, so it's kind of tough to compare this to any other Mezco. It's almost a unique offering to its own, other than just comparing it to Alien. But the accessories are great. The head sculpts are great. This body just feels really, really sturdy. Only time will tell how the silicone holds up. From what I've seen from some other silicone stuff, like this stuff's gotten a lot better than the older figures that used to kind of dry rot pretty quick.
Yeah.
You can tell that some of those toys that have taken a pounding over the years have really helped improve the technology.
Yeah. CC, have you done anything? So mine didn't come with a lot of powder on it. I had a little bit, but I didn't do any water and I didn't do any 303. I was waiting to get my extras. Did you do anything with yours? Like put any kind of like spray or clean it off at all?
I have not. I've been just playing with it as is and just kind of slowly working the stuff off with just my hand. The old-fashioned way.
Yeah. No lotion, just dry.
Satisfied with it.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied with it. I can't think of anything other than the fact I don't have a Nicholson to go with it. That'd be my only complaint. It needs a companion piece.
Yeah, that's another thing I was saying. I don't know why there's a big fuss about it. It's a standoff character right now. So oh gosh, there's so much to unpack with this. I give Brian a lot of credit for stripping this away, man. That was pretty huge. I got to make sure I say that. I think it was very helpful, and it'll help a lot of people kind of understand the workings of this figure, because this is something I don't think people are used to. I think a lot of people, they don't have the patience for it. I think they're so used to Marvel Legends, and some of the people that I noticed that deal with other figures that have more complicated articulation schemes, like Rebel Tech, it seems like they didn't really have any problems with it because they know to take their time, find the joint points that work for them, and like you just said with yours, I can get how it could be frustrating because you know, you're probably basing it off of Alien, and you're like, oh, I don't want to move it too far, it might break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but that's why I think like posts like this were really helpful. I'm really glad he put that up, man. I really am. So saying that, I know we talked about Venom and other stuff like that. Do you think would you want to see them do anything else? And obviously, when I'm asking these questions, if you guys are in the chat, you guys are feel free to chime in too. We're all talking together. But MC, would you want to see them do any more seamless body stuff at all, or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, another one I was thinking about was Lizard would be really cool from Spider-Man on a seamless body.
Oh yeah. Like with articulated tail.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Killer Croc.
Killer Croc. Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
That'd be the big body with it. That'd be good.
Yeah. They have a bunch of big body, like, you know, that they could use that with.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the problem, like making that big body mold and trying to articulate it. At least with the, you know, with the armature skeleton, they'd be able to have a little bit more than what you have now with some of those. Oh, so man, I had a bunch of stuff with this. I'm just kind of at a loss because I'm taking it all in. So, do you feel that this was a successful release, or do you think that they? I know you said there's no improvements, but do you think they need to go back to the drawing board with anything at all? Like as far as like materials, anything like that? I know it's hard for you, MC, to say, but like pre-figure, what do you think?
I forgot about the cape. If I do have one gripe, the cape not snapping in like it's supposed to,
Mm-hmm.
that's the biggest thing.
That's what I was going to ask about because I've only seen the post. I don't have the figure in hand, but the biggest common complaint right now is the cape. You know, now that we've moved on from the powder, you know, the ricin on the Batman, and you know, broken joints and stuff. But it seems like the cape it would be nice to see that get improved. If that's, I mean, I don't have it in hand, so I can't. You know, I need to wait to see it in hand to see what the problem is.
In real time. Hold on a second. I'll show you this. Did you see, CC? Did you see that post? I think I pinned it to the page. I think it was by Merzdot. He put. He just took like, I don't know. It was. This isn't the best example, but he just took something, and what he did was he pushed around the collar of the cape inside, and it actually pushed it down to where that head will make connection with the magnet. It's at the top. I pinned it, but it's by Merzdot. It's the first one, but that might be something that'll help you.
I was looking for a precision screwdriver before we went on, and I couldn't find one.
Yeah.
I have a precision Phillips, but that doesn't do me any good. Unless I want to put holes in my figure.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Well, he did say it was durable, so. Look at this, and then look at this, helping the community out. Look at that. He got its leg to kick forward. Hooray. This is a good suggestion too, Hulk or Juggernaut.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said the cape thing. Yes, I've heard this too. That the cape ring is upside down. Some people have said that. I've seen that before. I don't know if that's all of them, but somebody was actually showing a picture of it and how that might be affecting it. But they used that piece to kind of put it down. And people have already been. I've seen Harker Customs said he's going to be coming out with a wired cape, and there's no shortage of other people coming up and making like lay flat capes or wired capes. Somebody even gave like a template out where they just took a cardboard piece, traced the cape, and then they just went to Hobby Lobby and got, what was it, like black silk fabric, mm-hmm. and they showed it, and all they did was put the magnet on top of it and fit right there. So I mean, there's other ways.
I saw somebody putting little wires in the non-wired cape as well, saying it's like really easy just to feed it through the seams of the cape, I think.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, man. I'll go out on a limb. I think they're going to keep going with this. To be honest with you, I think they just put too much money into it, and research and development, and then to put it out. I don't think that they stop at 2 figures, and it seems like it's a stepping stone for them. It might be a slow one, but it works with what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like with the seamless body, you know how some of the figures, even with the fabric over it, you can still see some of those joints, or it has that risk of joint pinching. This eliminates all of that. And these body molds that you get, I don't know how expensive they are, or how, you know what I mean, like how much it goes into actually making the mold, or even the skeletons, how much the armature pieces. But I can see them just keep using it because it can reduce the bunching and pinching, because you have seamless body over the armature, right? And then it allows you for different characters. We talked about that. I'm wondering if all this stuff is cheaper, but I can just see them doing not the whole line, but just kind of every once in a while throwing us one. Didn't we talk about this before? Like, maybe they should try to do it with a Gomez. Have a seamless body Gomez and try that out and see how it works.
Only thing about that is the Gomez body they currently have is so great as far as articulation. You almost hate to see them even mess with that, because if there's one figure I have in my collection that always have pose and like a dynamic pose, when it's Gomez. Like he's never just standing around.
Yeah,
he's kicking the crap out of somebody at some point.
Okay, the ring is upside down. It says the hips are awful, but when you feel for the legs, they're slightly easier to find. Yeah, and that's what I was mentioning. I think this is just a new design. It's a new figure for everybody, and everybody's so used to going right out of the box and not really doing anything. It's just like learning how to drive stick. Nobody really knows how to do it anymore because it's obsolete, right? Unless you do auto stick, but it's just a different figure. I was trying to tell people that in the beginning, you're just gonna have to take some time and learn what it can do, because obviously other people have been posting pictures of, how well it can articulate. And even for me, you have to find that. It takes a little bit. It's not something that you just go in raw with. You gotta, you gotta romance it a little bit. You gotta find the sweet spots. So, but anyway,
very well done. Very well done.
Yeah, it is. I'm happy with it. I'll be honest with you. I haven't really done too much with the cape because I was looking into some other options, which is hypocritical. I should just been trying to do that. But let's move on. Tips, takeaways. We already talked about all this. Indiana Jones. Da, 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 da. Oh, this is a good. Oh, sorry, I got to start. That's a good idea. See, you're covering my face. I can't see it.
No.
Yeah, seamless body Conan. That would be cool. Or a Death Dealer. Yeah. Treat the leg hip movements like your shoulders, and it makes sense. Exactly. Yeah. It just takes some time to learn it. All right. So, Indiana Jones. I want to appreciate you guys for being enablers, because yeah,
do it.
Got all this crap from Amazon. Not crap. So yeah,
my favorite thing to do is spend your guys' money.
I think Brian's got a lot of credit. He got like 30 minutes of credit. Yeah, so they had this go up, the Indiana Jones Hasbro put up their adventure series. Do you want to take this, MC? Because you were on this.
Oh, come on.
No?
No. I'm excited. I know Cory definitely is excited for this line. I know he beat us to it, getting the whole set, and then I like this figure, like this with the pedestal and the fertility idol, but we've already got this exact same figure. Oh, we're getting
sculpt a little different.
What's that?
Is that head sculpt a little different?
Go
Yeah,
back.
I was wondering about that.
Oh yeah, his eyes are different.
It's like a different facial expression. I didn't notice that before.
Paige, open yours up. Let's see.
I gotta open up the box, man. I was like, but I should, but yeah, let me give some time. But I saw guys making dioramas of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be a little disappointed if I got to buy that whole deluxe set just to get that pedestal. There's got to be some different hands or a different head sculpt, or that hat's got to come off or something. That head sculpt looks different.
Yeah, it does. You think because that was the first run and they said, oh, this went over pretty well, let's put a little bit more ink in the printer?
They shook it.
The jacket, too. Look at that.
Jacket looks a little bit different, too. It doesn't look as worn. I wish I could see the shoulders. Fertility idol's the same.
Yeah.
Sandbags.
Yeah. And then they...
A money shot.
Yeah. They announced that whole lineup. You got Shorty Low over there.
Yeah. Soft goods on Shorty, too. That jacket.
Yeah, that jacket. Oh, yeah. That looks good.
I like that they're doing this build an artifact instead of a build-a-figure. Like, I think it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. What do you call it? A bath? Did you get the bath for that? Look at this.
Possessed indie, or was it not possessed indie? He's under the spell. That skull that he comes with is pretty awesome too.
Yeah, it is. CC, what was your favorite reveal out of all these?
Willie.
She's a screamer.
Well, short round, absolutely. He's a must-have.
Yeah.
I really like the deluxe indie with the pedestal. Like, I really wish that's the way this first one would have come out. That should have been the first release, in my opinion. Like, that figure right there. If they really wanted to launch this line right, that should have been the first figure. Yeah, that should have been
like the SDCC reveal, because this line was pushed out there, and they should have. Here we go. Here's a pre-order for the first figure coming out.
That figure, that's exactly the figure I think that we should have gotten. I'd have been
they did with Snake Eyes for Classified, the Pulse exclusive one, like that deluxe Snake Eyes.
Yeah, you got Shorty, and I guess this is what, goddaughter? I haven't kept up with
Elena.
This is the Indiana Jones Wonder Woman edition. That Zack Snyder shot they always show her. Look at the little monkey. He's still there. And then you got Old Man Indy. This was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool line, man. I can see them going pretty deep into it. And then you got Little Kid Lover Indiana Jones. Little Kid Lover. And then you have Marcus Brody and Below. Remember that he was like mispronouncing the name?
Yeah.
Dude, this is cool, man. I know that this is all the Star Wars stuff, the bodies and everything, and I know that articulation's a little bit it's a little bit limited, but I can see them like really going into it and possibly doing more with it. Like once they kind of get their legs on it and they say, oh yeah, this is selling, let's try to update some of the bodies or do a little bit more. So
it's selling well. It seems like it's hard to find in stores all around.
Yeah.
I did something yesterday, Paige. Cory knows.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Oh, did you print that? You printed that.
I have one for you, Paige.
No way.
I do.
Oh, thank you.
It's I sent the file to Cory last night but pedestal comes off and
what am I supposed to do with a file?
You got to print it, man.
Look at it. Set your indie next to the file.
Right.
Hey, does the thing? Did you see? So the pedestal that's underneath that, yeah, does it have the stuff on it? The little pressure things. I saw somebody print that. Yeah. No, on the base, the other base.
This, yeah. So I had to, because I use a resin printer. I'm not fancy like Cory with 17. He's got a sweatshop of electronics.
Mm.
I had to on the program. I had to cut it because my build plate isn't big enough to do. I got a decent sized build plate, so I had to do some. But it's got all the.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah. That's cool, man. That looks good, man.
Thank you.
You gonna print the truck next?
Very well done. Very well done. I'm
So
just.
let's encourage each other to spend money. Are you guys in on that wave? Because tomorrow, I guess it goes up tomorrow, April 13th, right?
Yes.
The pre-order. Do you know anything about the Cairo guy? Kazim? The one that I am from the Brotherhood of.
Oh yeah, they need to have him come out. That would be awesome.
Yeah, and the Temple indie, the map room indie.
Oh,
I heard those are exclusives.
Target
right?
exclusive. Yeah, with no pre-order. They're supposed to come in the summer. They said.
Oh, I saw some guys in the UK getting it. I think we should, but oof, yeah. So, are you guys all in on? I know we got wave 1. Are you guys all in on this next wave, or are you gonna cherry pick, or CC? Are you gonna cherry pick, or you get it all?
I'm sure I'll get them. Well, I got to do the build artifact, right?
That's how they get you.
Yeah, like you can't not have that. So,
Yeah.
unless MC's gonna 3D print me one of those too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are those stones appropriately colored? It's like what I remember from the movie.
It comes with 2 sets, Cory. Like one is bland, and then those ones glow in the dark.
Okay.
They give
They do glow.
Yes.
They do.
Yep.
Oh, I should go back. Yeah.
Sort of like an unactivated stone, if you will.
Right, when they're not together.
Oh, wow.
We need that
That's
guy
cool.
too. The town shaman, the village shaman, whatever.
Yeah. So, do you guys have a wish list for, since this is wave 2? Do you have a wish, guys, that you want for wave? I don't know what they would call it, 2.5 or 3. Do you have any of that? Anything you guys want to see? I know we private talked about this, but openly, what would you guys want to see next?
MC wants all the crystal skull figures.
Mutt.
He does. He wants. Mutt is his first Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to see?
I want to see it. All right, we'll talk about the Turkish dudes on the boat from Raiders, like a 2-pack or a 3-pack of those, like a little army builder.
Yeah, the Cairo guys. Yeah.
Are we gonna go like round robin, keep going back and forth? Because I don't want to steal everybody's ideas. Because I'll just go on a tangent.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. CC, you said what?
Pages, German soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. That was an interesting conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I wonder what everybody else would think about that too. It's like, I felt bad about asking about that, but that's a good idea because they did them before, but I think it was posted in the group because it had all the swastika stuff, and I was like, how are they going to do that? Because you just can't have Indy just beating up. Who's he going to beat up?
All the versions of stuff, because we're getting like 4 indies in the next wave.
Yeah, dude, I think they're going to go multiverse in that movie. He's going to be seeing himself. It's going to be like a whole multiverse. Well, it says the dial of whatever it was, dial of time. Yeah, I keep thinking that, I mean, either they're going to do flashbacks or he's going to run into himself, and I hope they don't jump the shark like that, but whatever.
Who do you want to see?
What did I have? I did have German soldiers like CC did. The Cairo swordsman who got like literally like 15 seconds of fame from the time that he said something, the time he got shot. Yeah. Remember, he's like, and he just busts out the gun and shoots him. I counted it, 15 seconds. That's all we got in that movie. Can you imagine being the guy that did that? That was me in the movie. What? Yeah, the guy with the sword.
It wasn't me. I want Alfred Molina and Jock Lindsay.
Alfred Molina. Which one was that?
Doc. He's in the first. I can't remember his name, isn't it?
Satipo? Was it Satipo? Satapo? Something like that?
And Jock Lindsay.
Oh yeah, Jock the pilot. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a snake.
I know. Yeah, I hate snakes. Jock. Well, this is something too. So they're doing these artifacts, and you know how WWE is pretty good about putting out vehicles. I was thinking about this. Would you be open to a
Yes.
German soldier truck?
Yes.
Yeah.
With a motorcycle with a sidecar for his dad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
For Sean Connery.
Yeah. I think this too, like the praying propeller with a meat slicer. Or the boat. Remember in Cairo, the boat that kind of like gets destroyed and stuff like that. Dude, they could go a lot of places with this. They could even, if they wanted to. I'm surprised they haven't yet, but would you be cool with like a cardboard diorama? You know how they do the cave scene and they got the ball coming after them? I keep waiting for them to put that ball out.
Mm-hmm.
But well, I mean, it's iconic, like you said, right? CC is like there's how they should have started with
The pedestal.
Yeah, and they would have had that. Maybe just have like a little plate. That's like a throwback, isn't it? It's like the ball going down. You could have it going down like this little cardboard ramp and shit. That'd be fun.
Yeah, awesome.
Will they do the little mine cars? You can get the little mine thing.
So I was actually looking for those last night to print as well.
Oh, mine cars?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think they could do it, man. Yeah, I can see them going. They got a lot of characters. Oh, that was another one I had. We talked about that. Captain Catania.
Yes.
You get and you could put Miriam in that 2-pack with him. She could be in that dress, and you have Captain Catania in there. That'd be cool.
Young River Phoenix Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I wonder if the likeness rights would be hard to get because he's passed away. You have to talk to the family, right?
Talk to Joaquin. When you're done making out with Gaga, I want to talk to you about your brother.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that. All right. Well, the last thing that we have is the Batman '89. So if you stuck around for this, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Let's see. The Wheel of Decision. I already preloaded this, so I wouldn't be fumbling around like I did last time I did this. Share the screen. Wheel of Decision.
Drum roll. Drum roll.
And you guys get to call when we do it.
So Batman will be free, is what you said, right?
I did not.
3 times that it
He's going to pay you to take it off his hands.
And
you check for $100 also.
I wasn't screen sharing, but I made sure that I covered that.
Uh-oh.
Boom. Right there.
Retail plus shipping.
Yeah, you got to make sure, man. I know somebody's probably like, I wanted it. It's free, right? No, it's not free. So, again.
The old bait and switch.
Yep, pretty much. Yep. So, again, really quick, just quick rundown for everyone that's in here. This is already preloaded. These are the people that showed up the last time. I should have did a tap in for this, but maybe we'll do it after this. But these are the people that tapped in. And then also I went through the group and looked around for people that missed this legitimately, weren't really talking shit. They were just like, man, it sucks that I missed this. And I just added them to the list. So the way that this is going to go is they're already here. A friend of mine offered to do 2 Batman 89s. And this will be one of them. And then maybe next week or the week afterwards, we'll do the second one. So that'll be available. Again, this is the opportunity. You'll get this for retail plus shipping to you, and then you'll have it. I know a lot of people said that they missed out, and this is going for quite a bit. So I think that's a pretty nice gesture on his part to do that. So when we spin, if you win and I contact you, and you don't want this for whatever reason, just let me know, and then we'll move on. So if you're in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th place, just keep that in mind. You may still have a chance. Is everybody ready?
I'm just looking for my name on that wheel. I don't see.
No, we got robbed.
Yeah, well, I got a girl that's in a bathing suit. She's gonna actually take my place, and she'll be clicking the wheel.
Get her in here. What are you waiting on?
I don't believe you.
All right.
Prove
And for minis, I have like a dude out of the gym. He just got done doing arms, so to be able to do that. So I can send you the funds for the prize. Oh, look at this guy. Are you even on here? He's like, she's like, it's mine already. All right. You guys let me know when you want to go, so they know it's random. Again, here are all the names. If you're not here, don't worry. There's another opportunity for all the people that are there. Good luck. Let me know when you want me to spin. CC, call it.
And click.
Oh, I have the sound on. I'm sorry. It just adds to it, right?
Yeah, it does. That's the suspense.
Chris Hansen.
How to Catch a Predator? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. All right.
Oh, he's probably anyway.
I'm sure nobody wants to listen to that every single time.
Sure you.
David Anderson, apologize.
Oh, Mr. Anderson.
Mm-hmm. Whammy. Jackson. I think that was Jackson. I know that one, but MC, you call the next one so they know it's not rigged. Oh, Joey, I'm sorry. You had it anyway. You had it anyway.
Pro Ham.
Yeah. MC, I missed it. I'm sorry. I have to redo all this.
It's the next one that's edited out.
This one kind of hurts because I went on to this year's. They had his first episode last night.
Oh.
And it was really cool. I'll put the link in there. Really good guys. If you get a chance to check them out, like I said, I'll put the link in there. It's their first show. They did me a solid and let me do the first show, but man, they were really good. Really good. Let me talk. You know how that could be. You guys deal with that shit all the time. So, but they were really good. Good content, great ideas. I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with their show. So if you get a chance, check that out. MC, let me know.
Do it now.
Now.
A little Dwight Schrute there for you.
Did you see the countdown when Dwight was like New Year's and like 29, 28? It's like, why'd you start so high?
Yeah.
Dom, I'm sorry. It was gonna be your birthday gift too. Sorry, buddy.
For those.
CC, let me know. CC.
And click.
Powerhouse.
Spent
power
2
through all the
minutes.
office again. So, no, not Trap Money Benny.
MC, you got the next one. Monty Ninja.
Man, a lot of pressure right now.
Yeah.
Go. Wow. Sorry, dude.
All right.
We're down to 4.
I know. So from what I see, minis
End up with 2.
Moonshine, yeah, Moonshine, Boba, and then
Nicholas Troshan.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's my turn, right? So yeah, here we go. Oh, Nicholas. Secretly, I was kind of wanting him to win because he missed out. But now we got Minis, Moonshine, and Boba. So
we all bet backstage before this on who's going to win, and we went with Money Minis because she's always winning stuff.
Too, I think.
I know it's probably rigged. CC, you go. Go. Tell me.
Oh boy, here we go, and we click.
Boba.
Oh,
There goes our dial. We're not going to get any dials now.
damn it!
Did I have this up? I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
He built one when he got into the Final Four.
Where's my name? So who are you? Did I have you? I don't have that on the list.
Is he in week 2?
Probably. I did promise somebody a week 2, but I have it in my messages. So you're probably in week 2. If I win, let the second place have it. Well, don't have to worry about that. All right. Who's going to have this? Because this is the last one. It's between Moonshine and Minis. So
let's all click at the same time.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go. This is it. This is Moonshine. Congratulations, Moonshine. So we got Moonshine, Minis, Boba. And then we can rewind it, but Pretty sure MC got it. So, congratulations, Moonshine. You won. I will get in contact with you and see if you want to take on this.
Okay.
No. Not free. Not free. But see if you want this. It'll be available to you. If not, then it'll move down to Minis, Boba, and Nicholas, right? Was it Nicholas?
Yeah, Nicholas.
Yeah. So, yeah. Appreciate everybody watching. Again, there will be another spin available for you guys probably either next week or the week afterwards. And also keep an eye out, not some kind of cheap plug or anything, but keep an eye out for Instagram and Facebook, possibly YouTube. There might be a video up, but you might be able to sneak in there too, because I can't really find a lot of people. So with that being said, first five. What's your PayPal page? MC's got this. You got this?
What's that? I'm sorry. Oh,
first five. Yeah. First
got
five.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I didn't even see it. I wasn't even paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
You caught him playing with his body.
Yeah, it is. There's nobody.
How are yours holding up, MC?
What's that?
You've had your seamless females for a while now.
Yeah. You got it.
They're still in the box. Like, I don't know what to do with them.
He said they're still in the box.
I really don't know what to do with these.
I told you they're a little awkward, man. They're a little too real.
I don't know what to do with these naked ladies.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah. Oh, you did at least dress them.
No, well, did they come naked? Now I can't remember. Did
I? They came naked. You had to dress them.
So I played dress up with my naked ladies.
Yes. There we go. Sid got it. Sid's first.
I got it. I got you.
You got the first slot. Sid, what's tapping for?
Does that count, Proham? Does that count for his?
Nah, it doesn't. He knows what he's got to do. So we got Sid. You got
Petrosian.
Kyoto Films.
Or Kyoto.
Sorry if I mispronounced that. Mario. I meant tap in. Tap it. We know Joey would just give it away anyway. That's what he said last time. Maybe he changed his mind. And then Omar. I think that's 5, right? Sid, Kyoto, Mario, Omar. Is that 5? Sid, Mario, Omar. Put Mr. Ortega in there, and then put Joey in there too.
So wait, who's 5? You have Omar, then
Omar, Mario, Kyoto Films, Sid Vicious, Mr. Ortega.
Okay.
And then put SUDEHUBA.
And say Joey. Did you say Joey?
Yeah, throw Joey in there. Might as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's cool. Feeling generous.
You are. I mean, you're giving away 2 Batman 89 with shipping.
I'm not. A friend of mine is doing it.
And a custom bat cave?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Man.
You'll be waiting 2 years for that diorama. I am horrible at that stuff. Anyway. So, yeah. Kept it light. Kept it quick. Got to run. Yep. All right. And we kept it shaved down pretty well. That way, if any of us need to do any, late night gardening or sprinkler pipe systems or anything like that, we all have time. We all got energy to do it, right?
Is that what we're calling it nowadays? Is late night gardening.
Late night seating.
Oh, man.
Night seating.
I got to go watch Mandalorian, I guess, to hear. I got to go watch this week's Mandalorian.
That was the reason why I wanted to do it, because MC said it was so good that, you always see people putting stuff up anyway, right? They put pictures up with no context, and you're like, come on, dude. All I kept seeing today was a heavy armor guy today, and I'm like, I don't know what this is.
I can't believe there's only 1 episode left.
Oh, they'll do another one.
It's gonna be another cliffhanger.
Yeah.
It'll to be continued in Ahsoka.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. Or they'll have a little Boba. I mean, have a little Grogu and like a little Boba armament. You seen that picture floating around?
Yeah.
That one's hilarious, man. I like it. Thank you everyone who contributed to the show. Made sure I gave you credit in there. A really special thank you for Brian for letting us peruse your photos, and thank you for putting that out in the group. Thank you two guys for holding off seeding and piping, sprinkler systems and stuff like that, so you can hang out. It's always good to see you guys. Always good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Any parting words of wisdom, MC? MC, what do you got? MC. Parting words of wisdom.
Fortune and glory.
Is that a tease?
Oh, good one. Good one.
Oh yeah.
Good one.
CC, anything? Any parting thoughts?
Hey, have fun. Life's short. Enjoy the ride. You know, I'm starting to try to finally make some time for some things to enjoy it again. But you know, don't take those things for granted. Get out there and have a good time. If you're in Michigan, enjoy the weather. It's only going to last 3 more days.
You got your coat hanging on the rack, and you're just like, nah, I might as well keep it there. Yeah. Oh god, how late does it keep snowing there? Like
June.
Oh god, dude.
But April, you know,
well,
it's not very.
When I used to live there, Cory, it snowed September through May. We had at least snowfall at least September through May one year, and I'm like, that's it, I'm done.
Yeah.
I left PA for that crap. I'm like, as soon as I get a chance to get out of here, I'm gone, man. Screw this place. It's a good place, but you know, Chicago. He said Chicago's back down to 50s in this weekend.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, man, dude, I gotta open this crap. Look at this. Oh, this I'm really looking forward to that.
What is that?
This is something I've been looking for about 2 years now.
Be a diorama, right?
No, it's not. Yeah, he is known for that, but no. And then I got that. Not sponsored. Yay!
Wow. Wow.
For a second, I thought Ann was kicking you out. All your stuff was boxed up.
No.
Right out in the driveway.
No, never happened. Yeah, that's all the indie stuff, man. I'll show you offline what that other stuff is, man. I've been looking for it for a while, but anyway, thank you guys, everyone that showed up tonight. I really appreciate it. If you showed up just for Batman, hey, you can show up next week or the week afterwards, and we'll be giving an opportunity to give. But thank you guys for showing up, and if you're watching the replay, don't spoil it for our buddy who won Moonshine, because I didn't see him in here. We should give him like 5 minutes, and if he doesn't do it, we'll just move on down. Just kidding. You got it, Moonshine. Don't worry.
Seriously, you better hurry up.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta message him, or her, maybe her. I don't know. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming on with me, and thank you everybody who's watching. And like I said before, if you're watching replays or even watching some segments, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And like CC said, enjoy your toys, fame and fortune. Good night.